Alrighty, it's Wolfen 4966 again. This is going to be the third continuation on, I forget what I was calling it, Filipina, my Filipina, or Filipinas. I'm just going by my experience, so I just want y'all to know I'm no expert. I'm not a marriage counselor. I'm not an expert. I just know what I know. My situation. Some of these things might be opinions, but some of these things are actual. This is just what happened to me. What happened to me and Marcel. Okay, Marcel is my soon-to-be wife. Sooner, I hope, than later. That's for sure. Anyways, let's get into this. While I was there, when we were living together, she set up an apartment for me, not expecting to stay there, of course, which she was more than welcome. And when I got there, I told her, I go, "You're staying here, right?" And she says, "Well, is that yeah, I can stay here," kind of thing. Of course, I'm not going the demeaning or copying the accent, her accent. You're all just gonna have to get it, I guess. But you probably understand it clearer if I just talk it out instead of trying to do impressions, okay? But that's one thing though. Filipinos do have a cute they do have a cute accent when they're trying their best at English. And you got to realize that's their second language, so you can't say that's tomato, tomato. They'll just spring the Philippine name for it. Anyways, we spent the 30 days just being together. See how see if we felt the same way about each other as we did online. You know, and I picked a month. I thought a month would be a good marker, and I thought it was. I thought it was a good one because we, the sparkle started wearing off about after 2 weeks, and but the cloud, the smoke, I guess you could say. Um, we're getting to see the real good parts of her, and then the anachronisms in the traditions, and you learn about the culture too. And I'll tell you one thing: you move to the Philippines, you cannot expect you cannot expect them to adapt to you. You got to adapt to them. It's uh, if you decide to live there, there's a reason why. So um, integrate into their culture, just like you would expect somebody to integrate into the American culture that is from another country or trying to be a U.S. citizen or is a U.S. citizen from another country, so forth. Acclimate, and so we went around. I learned where the pharmacy was. I got a nice case of Montezuma's Revenge while I was there. She kind of she kind of was babied me through that, which I'm not used to. I'm not used to that. She did my laundry. I felt so guilty. I was like, "No, baby, you don't have to do that, man. We'll just find a laundromat or something." She goes, "No, no, baby, this what I do." She goes, "I love you. You're my fiance." I go, "Okay." Well, I had to accept that. I had to learn to accept that. Um, we slept in the same bed. We put two doubles together. I guess that makes it a king or queen, California queen, something like that. But we took trips. We went and visited her family. I met the family. You got to meet the family. You want to know what your Filipina's about? You meet the family. Then you know how she was raised. And then we went up to Chaton to visit her lifelong bestie, I guess. Well, that was important. Um, really nice, beautiful lady. She had a couple kids. She's married and on the chubby side, but hey, that's what happens. She still was a pretty lady though. She was a pretty lady. Um, then we went to Valencia. I forgot who we visited there. I think I was looking for somebody myself, but the another blogger, I think it was. I forget who it was, but he's no longer there, anyways. I think it was Henry. I'm not sure, but then we went to the mall. I guess it's the little mall. I guess it's the mall, and then the hypermart. God, man, I'll tell you what. I thought the hypermart was pricey, man. I thought I thought they were supposed to be cheaper. No, man, they're pretty pricey. Uh, unless it was in the right hypermart. It was the one there in Dumagetti. Um, maybe it's not the one that Bud Brown goes to. I think the one that Bud Brown and his wife goes to. I think it's a different one or a newer one. Not sure. But let me double check my time because I want to make sure part three gets a closing. Okay, we're still doing good on time. But I'm not gonna bore you too much. But end result, very pleased with the situation. Her, happy. Besides that one little tiff, and it wasn't because of her. It wasn't nothing she did. I got a little perturbed because the um, lady boy that was the landlady, whichever he wanted to be that day, I guess. I felt he was ripping us off. The agreement was for $250 a month, and I thought that was kind of up there. It could have got something cheaper. I don't know. It wasn't a bad apartment. It was pretty nice. It had a little um, kitchen, dining room kind of thing, and then you went out the stairs, down, and then a big room, and then a nice shower area. Lots of closet space. Um, but it just had an air conditioner that sucked energy, and I was getting a $75. I mean, I'm serious. A $75 electric bill every 7 to 10 days. I'm like, and they said, well, we need you to pay this. We need you to pay this before you go anywhere. Okay, just making sure. I hope I'm not making you dizzy. Are you making you dizzy? But all in all, is it was tears of pain, tears of joy, tears of already missing. And we sat out there, we talked, and of course you can't kiss, barely get a hug in public, you know. Filipinos don't show PDA, by the way. It's it's disrespectful to other people, so forth, yada yada. Anyways, I better close this out real quick here. But I got on the plane and I missed the heck out of her. It's almost been 2 years since then. Love you all, man. Stay cool, stay classy, stay you, stay faithful. Roger, I'm out.